What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. Yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and that Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell on all the YouTube channels and the Twitch. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all the social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, right? And before you get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do? What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle. Yes, we are back at it again with another King Hustle, with another fire video. You tired of being broke because it ain't no joke. Ready for the gyms that's gonna help you win? Because you already know when I drop these videos, you'll get the notifications. There's gonna be some information that's gonna help you win. All right. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about CPNs. Yes, CPNs. What are people doing to get these CPNs funded? How are people getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit with CPNs? How are people getting these apartments and cars with CPNs? Are CPNs real? Are CPNs illegal? What's really going on with CPNs? I keep people keep hitting me up asking me for pre-built CPNs, and I'm like, bro, you don't even know what a pre-built CPN is. You ask me for something that you definitely don't want. And people got to understand the difference between the two, because a lot of people trying to buy these things and a lot of people don't know what they are, and they just buy anything and they going to use them, and they get in trouble using them because they're buying other people's credit profiles and information. What's a stolen identity? So in today's video, we're gonna be dropping gems on CPNs and what's really going on with CPNs, right? So CPNs, what is a CPN? A credit profile number. It is an acronym, right? Everybody has a CPN. Everybody has a CPN. Everybody has a credit profile number. Your social security number is your CPN. So what people are doing is they're creating basically new identities based on them, right? So when people get out of jail, they get new identities created in the witness protection program, and then people figure out how to create new identities around their self, meaning that they find these new numbers that have not been issued. Once they find that number, they basically, it's the same thing. So their name was John Smith, and he was born December 10th, 1990. That new profile is going to be the same information. So John Smith, December whatever 1990, December 10th, 1990. But they're gonna change the address and they're gonna change the number, right? So now it's a whole new entity, because there are many people on this earth with the same day, with the same names, same birthdays, all different type of stuff, right? And that's gonna allow that person to be able to use their ID still. But I have to go to the DMV and get new identification for certain things. They're gonna be able to use their ID for it. So people find these numbers that have not been issued to anybody, attach them to the profile, and now it's a new entity. Now, the thing is, people got to understand that these CPNs have to be structured properly, meaning that just because you have this does not mean you automatically gonna get these loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, and go do this and do that. No, it's still a profile, credit profile, that has to be structured the right way. And a lot of people who are not educated about these things utilize them the wrong way, get red flagged, and get in trouble, right? So you have to have a bank account. Now, getting a bank account with this credit profile number, you have to understand that some banks pull from the check system, some banks don't pull from the check system. Banks that don't pull from the check systems are basically banks that are offering second chances to people who have had bank problems in the past. So they don't pull the banking history. So people with these profiles, they go to banks that don't pull from the check system. Now, some of these banks might even offer credit builder loans and credit cards. So they get bank accounts with these banks, and then they get a secured credit card or loan, which is a credit builder loan or credit card, which will help build the credit on that profile. So once they do, a credit profile is now established. So now they got a credit score of Experian, TransUnion, Equifax attached to this profile. So now they're building the credit on this profile. And just like anybody else in the world, you have to establish payment history, age, and debt on that profile to show that you can manage money. Just like any credit profile, any other credit profile on this earth, right? And people understand what it takes to establish a good credit and build credit and the time it takes. So scammers and fraudsters said, you know what? I don't got time for that. I don't got time to be waiting for this to report, all this. So how can we utilize these quote unquote CPNs right now? So what people have done is they said they've figured out ways how to utilize other people's credit profiles. And they just said it's a pre-built CPN. Because what they're doing is they're using this credit profile and they're getting this fraudulent information and documents, fake IDs with that person's picture on it, the person who's buying this CPN, pre-built CPN, and saying, oh, this is a pre-built CPN. Like they pre-built it. That's the impression that somebody's under the impression that they pre-built this profile. They built it. Not understanding it's somebody else's credit profile. And when you utilize somebody else's credit profile, you have to understand when a scammer, fraudsters, anybody uses somebody's credit, you use your own credit profile. You get alerts. So if you get a car on your credit profile, a credit card, a loan, get anything checked, that person is going to get an alert. And when somebody is using somebody else's credit profile, 9 times out of 10, they're going to get alerted that something happened. And that's how a lot of people get caught utilizing pre-built CPNs, because it's somebody else's credit profile. They get alerted. They call the place that, hey, that's not me getting a car. Hey, that's not me getting a loan. Hey, that's not me opening up a bank account. Or the bank or the car dealership calls that person to verify. Say, hey, and they're like, no, that's not me. I'm all the way in such and such. Now, these fake IDs, people got to understand the driver's license number is connected to somebody. The barcode on the back is connected to somebody. It has pictures. DMV takes your picture so it can be on the ID. So when you scan that barcode on the back, that information pops up. When they run that driver's license number, that information pops up. So people are putting fake driver's license number. That's coming back to nothing. Red flag. And the IDs be so fake. It's so baloney. People gotta understand, like, there's no way you're gonna have a brand new car that was issued 2 years ago. I mean, it's not gonna look brand new. It's not gonna look like you just got the car. It's not gonna be like no wear tear on it. No holograms. The IDs are bad. Like they basically be the IDs that people be using to get into clubs. Like people who be sneaking into the club or stuff like that just to get into the club, just for that. But they go into banks, they go into dealerships, they go into pawn shops. I even did a reaction video on somebody that went to the dealership and got a car, tried to get a car from that dealership as a man, came back as a trans, got the car, and they still had the information on file, and they pulled it right up. Like, this is the same person. Like, this is you, bruh. So CPNs and pre-built CPNs are two completely different things. A CPN is nobody's, like, this is not like nobody's credit profile. This is nobody's number. This is nobody's. Pre-built CPN is that's somebody's credit profile. That's somebody's name. That's somebody who built that debt and credit and on that profile. And you're just acting as if you're them with this fake ID. So understanding that information right there will keep a lot of people safe, because a lot of people like, oh, I want to buy CPNs. Oh, I want a CPN to do this and do that. I need a CPN to do it. But they don't even know what a CPN is. And then somebody they come across somebody that quote unquote got it, and they so green, they go for it, they buy it, use it, and then they be on TikTok making CPN stories and this and that and all different type of stuff. So it's all about staying more safe, staying more cautious, and being more aware. Because at the end of the day, people are building the credit profiles on the real CPNs. It's a lot of people utilize the CPNs for a lot of different reasons. Felons, they might have a hard time getting a job, getting a place to live. They might got kids. They got to take care of themselves. They got to take care of their kids. They got responsibilities, and that one bad mistake that they made is hindering from doing that their whole life. And they trying to get on the right track, so they utilize these things. Like, people utilize these things for different reasons. People are getting personal loans and business loans utilizing CPNs. Donald Trump had a CPN, paid $750 in taxes. 6 years later, got indicted for it, but hey, he utilized one. So it's all about just staying more safe, staying more cautious, and being more aware. Norton LifeLock monitoring all your accounts. So if anything suspicious was to happen, you'll get notified, you'll get alert, and you can go check it out. And it also monitors the dark web to make sure your information is not on there and keep you safe. Make sure y'all freezing all three of your credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experience. So nobody can get anything in your name. Make sure you guys are with your debit cards and credit cards every so often. Get new ones, new information. So because you use our cards so many times throughout the day, so throughout the year, throughout the month, different places. Every time we use them, that information is now stored on that database. And we all know leaks and compromises and hacks happen all the time. And if that was to happen where our card is stored, we can stay safe because we got a new card, got new information. That information is no longer valid. All right. So make sure you guys are staying 10 steps ahead, staying more safe, staying more cautious and aware, because to be more aware is to be more safe. If you don't know what's going on, anything can happen. But if you do know what's going on, you will see the red flags and you'll know how to prevent it from happening. All right. So shout out to all my Real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 limited gems are $1,000, but for limited time only. I'm doing it for 600. Yes, 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all booking y'all see on the webinars. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 10 seats each webinar, $250. We will talk about anything and everything I want to talk about: business, personal credit, investing, real estate, wholesaling, passive income, life problems, business problems, you name it. All right. And they will go on my podcast. So make sure y'all ready to have fun and have some strong, positive, professional conversations. All right. Also, make sure y'all book y'all see on the crypto tour in person limited gyms, $3,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money being in person. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the month-long mentorship, $2,500, 30 days. Anything you need help with, let's get to work. Make sure y'all check out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato app, me and their network. Make sure y'all still look for people for the production company, still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamers, streamers, and content curators. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification bell on all my YouTube channels, my Twitch, my TikTok, my IG, and make sure y'all check it out, my music channel, and make sure y'all check it out the crypto world, because it's changing people's lives. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.